All right, guys. Sorry, I have to come here because the episode you're about to watch, there's technical difficulties. I can say that StreamYard was not messing with us this whole episode. I tried to edit it, tried to get local, the local recording, not the cloud, and I could not get that. So the rest of the episode to you guys is gonna suck. I can tell you. But we had to put out the episode. This is episode 49. So enjoy. Yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. Shout out to my boy Vinique.
Was good.
How you doing?
I'm chilling. I just came from work and I'm still working. Another pod. I'm chilling though. How you?
Yeah, yeah, guys. So we gotta let y'all know. We recorded the episode yesterday, but they say they just say our website didn't want us to let us shine because I don't know why. So if we gotta come out and say this at the beginning of the video. If we're still having the same issues that we had yesterday, I I can come out and say we are not coming here no more. This is gonna be our second to last episode. Who did you just texting me, bro? Bro, you texting me, not your girl. You. I'm like, yo, you texting me.
I did that by mistake. I did that by mistake.
So, but we got Streamer didn't want to let us shine. So we're gonna reshoot the episode. And now I'm gonna lie. I'm glad that Streamer didn't let us shine yesterday. I kinda am. You know why? You know why I'm glad?
Because we got more facts,
You know
more
why I'm
shit to
glad
get to.
that Streamer didn't let us yesterday? Yeah. Remember, so ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get out the cat out the bag. Uh Episode 3 of Bears and Bodies was on Sunday, right? Initially my thought was like nothing happened. Didn't care much about the episode, the fight. Now let's talk about. I didn't care much. I still don't know how the fight started. Didn't watch the full episode. Still haven't. But I might watch the full episode now after I got this information, right? And I'm still trying to figure out how Rock Lee. If you guys know, I still want to figure out how Rock Lee got on the in the house. Now, pertaining to Rock Lee came out, I think yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday, probably, on a caffeine show, and said allegedly Snakers was on some weird shit that night. Jumped in, touched a female, tried to get in bed with another female who was Rock Lee's roommate, right? He was aggressive with females, right?
They're saying this
That
after
also led to the
the
fight.
episode.
Mm, so this information was not brought up to him. The information I'm saying, this was, I guess, private from the episode. Nobody knew about it except three people or people who were around that area. Rockley said what happened, right? That he was aggressive to females. That's what He-Man got. So He-Man, he explained the situation. So when that fight happened was when the first got into the new mansion, and you see, that is not letting us shine no more. The first got into the new mansion, and they were breaking in the new mansion. So I guess him and spent bread on some liquor, and Snake Eyes was mix and matching liquor. Putting whatever he wanted in them liquors, mixing and matching them. Right. Uh, then he was he was gone. I can tell you he was gone because I saw, like, I didn't watch the whole I can tell you guys, I was skipping through the episode because from the beginning they're already talking about the fight, and I was like, okay, there's nothing much I care about. I don't want to see people niggas fight. But I saw some of the clips of from the episode, and I think I might have to rewatch the episode now with this information to see how fucked up Snake was, because Rockley said Snake came to their room. The females were sharing, females have to share a room, right? And okay, because there's blogs saying that she said he would try to rape a rapist, predator. No, he said he was on some weird shit that he tried
Mm.
to get with her, and she said no on some funny shit like, nah, I don't want to do it, right? Then he tried to get in the bed where the woman was sleeping in the bed, and he tried to get in the bed, and that ended up to be a whole thing. But the reason why it kind of pissed her off, or why it rubbed her the wrong way, is like because he used that situation as an angle, saying that you're messing around with all these dudes as an angle. But like, you fucked everybody in the house. Where she said, no, I only was talking to one dude. It was not some talking shit. I was just chilling with the dude because everybody was doing challenges, and this is the only person I knew before I got in the house. This was the only person I knew before I got in. So that was like the person I was close to, right? That's what the situation. So when the fight happened, when Snake Eyes started going antagonize Ben News to fight, right? What happened was Ben News kind of replied saying, "Bro, why are you pressing me? Why you and you acting females, right?" I guess he Ben News heard about the situation, about the Rockley situation, right? But it was so Rockley said in the video. I never watched the video. I can tell you guys, I've not watched while we recording. I've not watched her video. I only heard on this. I went to a spaces just right now to hear what she's saying. She's clearing it up. That's where I'm getting some bits of parts of the story. And I saw because Heyman was pissed. I can tell you that Heyman was pissed because he's like, yo, why am I hearing these things now? Because y'all messing up with my brand, and I'm getting calls from MTV. I'm getting calls from Vidacom saying, yo, you had a sexual assault in the house. You didn't say any shit, right? So he's like, I'm trying to protect my brand. I'm not trying to attack her. I'm not saying she's lying. I'm not saying anything. I'm just trying to protect my brand, right? So from what I get, she did a video recapping the episode, and she started saying that the video kind of triggers some stuff from that whole night. So, and she said she could not say anything about about the episode, whatever that happened, because they signed NDAs. But some people in the house say you could have just said it right then, like how we handled the situation in house. The first thing, right? You could have just sent that, and we will understand because Human said, okay, when I had the situation with he was aggressive to the females, he was rah trying to fight everybody. I literally he's like I put Snake as in the other like he's like literally fully the right after we did a house meeting without Snake Eyes, and I asked everybody in the house, like one by one, do y'all want him to stay? He's like, everybody said yes. But he's like, my first thought, Human said my first thought when I heard what Snake was, he's like, I was about to fight him and kick him out. But he's like, it felt like unfair to him because he was under the influence, and they told me that he was drunk, right? So him is like, yo, you could have just came to me or my business partner with this situation that's happening and told us. And Rockley said, now I'm going back like two stories. I haven't heard about Snake. I have not listened to Snake Eyes side of the story, people. So I don't know what Snake Eyes is saying in his defense, but I'm here. I'm. This is the perspective from Rockley's side of the story and him inside of the story. And if you guys want to know which side I'm kind of on. I'm on him inside, right? Because this is on in his house. His name is Begs and Bodies. It's him, right? So he's saying this is not we are not. Maybe in the next episode or the following episode we might dive into Rock Lee and Snake Eyes. But this episode we gonna, if you see the title, we are in courtroom. We're gonna cover the Kyd Slade and Tay Roc paperwork situation. We're gonna dive into Snake Eyes in a later video, in a later episode, or not video, episode of the podcast. But he means like, yo, you could have came to me and y'all could have told me that this what was going on, and I would have not let him back in the house. I would have kicked him out right then and there, right? But y'all didn't say shit. Y'all waited until December something to say shit to me. Where now I'm getting calls early in the morning from Vidacom, MTV saying, yo, what's this? Somebody was sexual assaulted in the house, and I don't even know what's going on. So I have to kind of explain, find out what's going on. I'm calling members, and they're like, no, bro, members in the customers were like, nah, we don't really know, we don't want to like, get out in the lane to put ourselves out there because these are big allegations, right? So Roxley said that's what happened. She said the reason why she didn't say no for Snake Eyes, it was one. Okay, now I found out why how she got in the house and why we haven't seen her in the house yet, right? So Rockley at this moment, she's not in the house officially. She's not part of the Begs and Body cast, right? She's saying she's like, I'm not part of the Begs and Body cast. I'm there due to the fact that he may say I can stay because he may say I'm cool, you cool, personality, he can stay. He's like him and the business partner say I can stay, we cool, right? It's like at this moment I'm not part of the right the cast. So, but the way she's saying it, I think, like the way she's saying, like the thing, it looks like Snake has want to battle with bad news, right? That's what how she's saying it. But we're gonna get to when we get to that battle. So she said the reason why I didn't go. She said she has hard times trusting men. She said this is not on him, man, and everything. She said herself she has hard time trusting him. The only man that she trusted was his stepdad. right? That's it, right? But he passed away. So since then, she has a hard time going to a man or trusting a man and anything, opening up to a man. So she said that's it. She's like she kind of talked to a female producer about it, but it was more of like a quick conversation about it. Like what if this happened? What should we do? Right? I guess that's what she said. She said it was a brief talk. She didn't talk about it that much. So this is what that's technically. So she was on the video. She kind of said, oh, "No, the news and snack when I guess there was a story that they were fighting over her, like that she was messing with who they were fighting who gets her. No, she's like, no, that's not the case. They were fighting, but he's like, if you want to put it in perspective, the news was fighting in my defense, right? But that was I was just like one of the reason why they were fighting. Like I was just the reason why the news kind of went like started fighting him, right? Or started beating him up, right? Saying, yo, you acting weird towards the girls, right? But to be honest, I don't care. I need to see the episode fully to understand what really happened led up to the fight.
Mhm.
But that's what mainly what was talked about. That this was all throughout today, better rappers. But now let's get into the why we here. Welcome guys to the courtroom. We about to break down. You're here. So we apparently hold on, wait a second. I'm coming back. All right, I'm back. Had to, we I had to do something for like. So, ladies and gentlemen, you back? All right, let's get. Ladies and gentlemen, we back. We if you're watching now, I'm just waiting for Vinique to come back on.
We get together.
All right, we back again today. Welcome back to the courtroom. Call was adjourned for like a quick second, but we back. Apparently, what approximately 2 weeks ago, I think it's two oh one a
Mm-hmm.
week, one and a half.
Yep.
Oh
So
yeah, 2 weeks ago.
you were business 2 weeks ago.
There was Civil War 3. The main event was Kyd Slade versus Tay Roc. So we already covered this battle. We covered the main point, the paperwork. Uh, but now the person who allegedly gave the paperwork to Tay Roc has came out, right? Went on some interviews. And people, I know people you kind of say, "Oh, Les, you're a big fan," but no, this is not on me being a fan of Kyd Slade. This is not on me trying to defend this man, right? But I like to see the truth. and I want to see a consistent story, and that's what I look. And I told you guys that I looked into the case when it first happened, right? Told you guys that I looked into the case, and the case, right? Shit didn't add up, right? I was like, the more I looked into the case, the more shit didn't add up. So now we shout out to Ty on Twitter. Is his name Ed? Who's Ty? He's a rapper from Philadelphia. So he had a Twitter thread. But now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this episode right now, Kyd Slade has already went on 15 minutes of fame with Uncle Ra and explained the full episode. It's already when you episode. The video was out yesterday. Today is Friday when you're watching this. So we are talking about this on the episode. We are we are watching this before the episode. What we are saying this for be here. Anything from Kyd Slade, any paperwork that allegedly is on. So we going from public records, right? But from the trailer or the teaser from the interview, I can tell you this: his name is not in the paperwork. Shout out to Uncle Rob. Uncle Rob said he read all pages, whatever pages on that is not on that paperwork. He said the person who came to Tay Roc is not. So now that gives me two things. This person went on the that gives me Tay Roc was used to put hate on somebody else in the culture. And two, Tay Roc, I think I think there's there's things that you need to do. I know that we give you the benefit of the doubt, right? Because you're not a big angler, so we kind of say, okay, this might be true. And now you're saying, yo, his name should not be in any paperwork. But come on now, tell you what, there's a difference. If his name is on the paperwork, he's not a, he's right. It's not about snitching. We're gonna break it down, all right? We did it yesterday thoroughly, but Spring I didn't want us to shine, so we're gonna break it down today. Uh the person. So the reason why I want to do this person, whatever his name is, I don't want to call him by his street name because I feel like if I say his name, he might come out on in our comment section and start saying we are hating on him, cloud chasing. No, we just want the truth. You went on Tay Roc, said, hey man, Kyd Slade's name, he's not the biggest rat, but he's a rat in our hood, right? And you say he's on other paperwork, but the paperwork that you showed us on that video, because I zoom, you know me, I can call myself a nerd. I zoom in. The paperwork that you're showing in that video is the same name. Kyd Slade's name is David. The other paper, Kyd's brother, we can say that, but we're gonna get into that. Then we went on Piper Boy. Piper Boy, shout out to Mr. Piper Boy, a great battle rap blogger for years. I, to be honest, I don't pay attention to your blogs, but you did a great interview with this man. You started pressing him. Well, you didn't press him, but you asked the important questions. And this man, the more time I hear him speak, the less I believe this man's story. I heard that man speak all Friday last week Friday, the more confusing the situation got. Because you're saying no, he's not on the other, any other paperwork. He's only on that paperwork. He also snitched on somebody. Because he got 37 years. Uh, ladies and how, like, come on now, where's the paperwork? Where's the paperwork? Like, come on, right? But this thread, right? We about to break it down. Breakdown is here. We about to break down the timelines. We breaking down the alleged paperwork. We breaking down.
Yeah, go through the timeline. It sound like Cap. Sound a lot like Cap.
In now, in in June 2009, Slade's brother was in an altercation with someone. In July 2012, Slade's brother decided, shout Ty, this is Ty's words. This is not me. It's on Ty's Twitter. Slade's brother decided to provide a testimony against the person he had right? Because Slade's because now next to provided a testimony, the process of issuing an arrest warrant of for the person that Slade's brother had an altercation with had begun. That arrest warrant was so the fight happened in summer of 2029. Slade's brother snitched. I'm saying snitched. You testify. Testimony is a testify. Decided to snitch on this person in 3 years later. An arrest warrant was issued in 2014, right? That's years. That's a 5 year time period.
Mm-hmm.
This is right after slaves after slaves brothers after slaves brother provided a testimony. The police decided to use a music video that was posted on YouTube on October 2010. Okay, this yeah, I guess this video was shot in 2009. In 2010. So now is it not in there? 2010, this video was now public. All right. As evidence, because the music video contains visual confirmation of the identity of everybody involved in the incident. Right? That's the first screenshot. And I might put the screenshot here when I edit it. Right? I might have to edit these videos. And I got a new editing software. When vinique speaks, we can put him bigger and make him like the main like thing. Y'all about to see this one.
Like switch off.
The multi-camera angle thing. Yeah, y'all about to crazy.
Okay, okay.
Like yeah, like
Let's
when I'm
that
speaking, you can. I might be the only one on the. Then you can switch it to us like this. Then when you like sometimes when you're speaking, you might be. Oh, I'm not even speaking. When you are not even speaking, you might be there. like the reactions, right? In in April 2013, right? The owner of the company that filmed the music video provided the testimony. So Slade's brother testified in 2012, right? They're keeping up. So far, Slade has not entered the chat. So the person who had a fight with Slade's brother has entered the chat. We don't know who that person is, right? Slade's brother is in the entered the chat. The person who owns the company that filmed the music video has entered the chat. So that's three people. The police are in and the police, the court, everybody is in the chat already. So that court system is one person. So that's the chat. And Slay is not entered the chat so far in this whole situation. Y'all following, right? So now let's get it. In April 2013, the owner of the company that filmed the music video provided a testimony. He identified two individuals as 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 well as stated that he after being shown the music video in court, he identified the person that assaulted Slade's brother. Right? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
following, right?
Mm-hmm.
So far, right now, Slade is nowhere to be. He's not yet. He has not entered the playground. He's not there. So the brother snitched. The person who filmed the video snitched. So that's already there by himself. That's confirmation this thing happened, right? And this person people there. So now here where slaves comes in. While this is while all after being arrested in December 2011 in what police department called the Operation Grinch drug bust. Right? I guess he miswrote mis he was say maybe he was trying to say I would say he miswrote this tweet. He said I was unable to find information because he said I was able, but I think he was trying to say I was unable to find information of how long Slade was in jail or if he cooperated in that case. I assume not. So now we hear Kyd Slade's name is that Kyd Slade is in prison, right? Before the testimony started. He's in jail. And you see, there
That was choppy.
you know what? Yes. But you know what? They ain't gonna let us down now. This was second to last video with them. I already found an alternative for them now, right? So Slade is in prison when this process already started. In
Mm.
April 2013, while Slade is in prison, the court subpoenaed a subpoena is issued to Slade said that he well now this is what Slade said. Slade said that he told the judge of the people involved once he was on the once he said that the court official showed him video evidence that played and showed him the alleged individuals. First time Slade addressed the situation when he said he was kind of mad and angry, right? When he addressed it, he said, okay, I got subpoena to court. I said I didn't know none of them, right? But when they say that, right, when it's like they show me the music video, they show me screenshots, a slideshow of somebody when we had a funeral with all the he's like, those are my friends. No, none of them calls arm to me because his question was like, was there a gun there? Right? He said, my first question, the initial question was there a gun at this fight, and he said no. He's like, well, in slave, he's like, did someone put a gun on you? And I'm like, no, nobody put a gun on me. And they show me these people. They gave me none of them. Then they show me the video. I'm like, oh, those are my friends. They're like, your friends, right? He's like, yeah, those are my friends. But I don't know them by the name that you told me about, but I know them by different names, right? But he's like, and those, he's like, they will not cause harm to me because they are my friends. Then they asked me, why was I not hanging around with them more like around the area? Somebody's shooting up, everything is getting shot up. I'm scared of my life for my life. That's it. It's not that they did something to me. It's just the area is just bad. That's what he said, right? So keep in mind, people, keep in mind, everybody has been identified. They already know anything then from Kyd Slade said anything. But Kyd Slade's brother and photographer, the person who filmed the music video and Kyd Slade brother, we are getting the point where I'm going with this. So once presented with the evidence, Slade stated that he knows the people in and says that he could not record the gun there present and said that 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 his people went to the hospital. So he said, yeah, the fight happened, but there was no video after that, after the fight. But that's it. Now, to all y'all dumb, stupid, idiot, ignorant fans, saying that Kyd Slade could have just say plead the fifth. And I think also I put Tay Roc in that stupid idiot fans that Kyd Slade should have said I plead the fifth. Now, if anybody following the Tory case, because I kind of did the finish, but I stopped because it turned into that we are following a fucking movie. Like I'm gonna lie, I'm just saying, and I'm being choppy again. I'm sorry, StreamYard. This is our last time using y'all. So most unfortunate individuals cannot plead the could not use pleading the fifth as a blanket statement. The only time you can say, listen. The only time you can say I plead the fifth if what you're about to say is is going to incriminate. Let me repeat it.
The only effing time you can say I plead the fifth is whatever you about to say in that court is gonna incriminate yourself, and that's it.
So he cannot do. He could not say I plead the fifth because if he did, or if he and some say you could have said just keep quiet. You will be charged for not complying with the court. So y'all down and y'all show us that y'all didn't. Y'all show your true colors. Y'all all say you street dudes, but you went like y'all can be street dudes, but y'all don't know much about the legal system. So y'all can't be saying, "Oh yeah, we could have." I would have said, I plead the fifth." Guess what? You can say that now. Guess what? Now they think you are part of it. You're part of it. So what if? Let's say if they convict them, what if they plead the fifth? And what if that student tell her, you know what? They're gonna if they say that they're gonna give him like 10 years and he wants 5. So you be like, "Ah, shit. Yeah, he did it. He was part of it. Now guess what? They're gonna add more sentence on him. You don't even whatever you gonna say didn't involve you. Now you finding out that you now have to spend 20 more years. You see, y'all use commons. Yeah, common sense. And I know that bare reference we cannot use it. Y'all don't know how to use that common sense, but y'all gotta do better. Be smarter,
I personally think things like this shouldn't be in
right?
battle rap. Like
Had Slade not testified
like these type
and
of
breaking out,
angles don't these type of angles don't really work in battle rap. Like I just don't, because a lot of these dudes don't really do the things they portray, and some dudes do. So the dudes that do are like blanket in their rhymes or whatever. The other dudes is like you try to do angles and all this other shit. Like that's not cool. Like you can actually get caught with something. I actually did something in my past. Like you, I just think y'all shouldn't play like
yeah,
that. But I don't know. I don't know. Y'all be doing too much, bro. Like Tay Roc didn't need this
so now,
uh joint for him for this
and I
battle.
feel like okay, I think Chair is trying to push this so angle, this whole thing,
And was it even that good of an angle? Like,
dragging this so
what's the
long here. I
point?
feel like it feels like yeah, I feel like I think let's be honest. When BK did the Adi Boom thing, I don't think he dragged it. He just said it in the battle, and that's it. He never went on interviews talking about that shit. He never went on Twitter saying it, right? So I think he's sorry that they're doing this again because there's no way. I removed every. They told me to remove my thing, my air blocker. My air blocker is removed. So I have no idea why he's doing that. Why when I edited, I might not even edit with the original video that we were recording. I might use the local like thing. So I might have crazy shit.
Yeah, it's still fucking up, bro.
So had Slade not testified, and sharing what happened after being shown the visual evidence, the judge could have found him in contempt of due to lack of compliance. So technically speaking, he didn't do anything. he would have on his rap sheet. Well, and y'all can say I'm not street because I think he did the smart thing, but I'm just saying what I'm saying. Y'all can the alleged person to his right? The alleged person that assaulted Kyd Slade's brother 15 after whatever the arrest warrant for a matter that happened a month right between him and Kyd Slade's brother. Part the public documents that I saw, Slade's brother is listed on that. Ty said, for the people in the back. So whoever they're not saying, be saying the person who was in the fight with Slade's brother was convicted on a different crime and a different case. Uh, that case was and Slade's brother snitched. So now, if Slade's name is not it, but his brother's on it, right? So why are we saying Kyd Slade's a snitch? Yes, Kyd Slade's the public name, the public person, and I feel like this person who came out and told us that Kyd Slade is a snitch, I feel like he's trying to. I don't want. I'm not trying to say yes. I feel like he feels like Kyd Slade is getting all the love, and I know this about him because his brother snitched. Just told Tay Roc, nah, Slade snitched, right? Slade snitched, right? But the only thing Slade did was just agree with I'm not saying much. He only said, okay, yeah, I know this person. This he only need to say, yeah, it happened. We went to the hospital. He didn't say much. He didn't say anything really add on to it, right? Slade's name is not on it. I repeat, Slade's name is not on the other paperwork. I'm just saying, different people now, different people will have different views for whether on whether if Slade snitched or not. Because in my knowledge, he did 15 other people arrested in the drug bust, but he was forced to testify before a judge due to his brother and other providing information. Right? This situation is somewhat different than the situation that Adeboom was in. Because Adeboom actually told on his co-defendants. Also, I do not have an opinion on whether and truth. So now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, right? We're still having the same issues,
Same exact
but
issues.
before we do that,
We got more out this episode though.
after we read that, right? After we read that whole timeline, we read everything, great things, right? We read it, right? But he might have to, yeah. Does this is not true? But he might now have to stand there in front of about his brother snitching. There's a difference. He didn't snitch, but his brother did. The public figure right now for his family, is it fair? No. So now this is what I was gonna say about Tay Roc. Yes, Tay Roc was used, and I feel like Tay Roc should put it that he was used. Second, Tay Roc, you gotta do better research. Get a lawyer. Don't try to serve someone who's close to serve told you that he knew somebody that knows something about you. We trust serve, right? And I feel like I don't know, and I think you need to ask your lawyer. If somebody bring you a statement like this, or get a lawyer to look it over. The reason why we believe Big K and why we never questioned it because he literally said I had my lawyer look it over. It's like somebody told me the lawyer looked into the case, and this is true. You just believe somebody, and that person used you. The reason why we believed a my lawyer, I got my lawyer to look over your case. And the other part was because Ty Pretty agreed to it. I agree that that's what he did at that time. But the reason why us as fans, number one, when you first say you kind of believed it, then we looked it over, be like, something's not adding up, right?
Mhm.
Because the paperwork that you showed us and what you're saying is not adding up. Because you say, nah, Slay for 60 years, 37 years. Now you see, you just go with numbers. I have a feeling he has a grudge against Slade. And he used you. And I feel like Tay Roc, you trying to come at people say we are red lovers, the fans. No, we just want the truth to be consistent. Because you know, everyone knows the easiest things to remember is the truth, right? Each I heard him speak, I felt like he was saying a different thing over and over again. He said no, Slade's on a different paperwork. Then the next interview, no, he's not. He's only on one paperwork. Nigga, make up your mind. Is he on other paperwork or not? I'm just saying, make up your mind. So, Tay Roc, I feel like you need to apologize to Kyd Slade for saying nah to in public, not public, but I think you need to push your side and say and come out and say, I got used. I don't know what your situation with Nunu, right? Whatever Nunu, you and Nunu come out and say she's not going to conclusion until she create her own opinion, right? I think you need to also apologize to Nunu if, well, her opinion was like, nah, Slade is innocent. Apologize. The gist of everything that I'm saying is, Tay Roc, next time you decide to, please don't. I'm just saying, don't try something new.
Next time,
But
next time you try angle, bro, just delete it, bro. Or at least read through the shit, bro.
yeah, today still we're still having the same issues, guys. So we might have to. But the next time you try angle, and I don't know about everybody, but I think that's we're gonna finish the episode here. On StreamYard, no, if it's not Quest, Squadcast is gonna be Wibbly. That's gonna be our new home because StreamYard it doesn't mess with us. StreamYard doesn't mess with us. So we have done with StreamYard from now on. We'll see you guys get him on this last episode because this last episode, Vinique is gonna give us. I don't know how many rappers are you putting on the list? You can. How many rappers are you putting on the list?
Probably 10 or 15. People that's over four, probably 10 or 15. Actually, do I
Okay.
have 10 people that is over four?
So
I got 10.
Vinique is gonna give us 10 to 15. That's yeah. He's giving us. I would say the top 10 rappers that, and some honorable mentions that we should in the three. I might agree with some of them. I might disagree. We don't know because, to be honest, the reason why I'm not doing this list is because I don't know why. To be honest, I because I well, I might have, like example, Aver before his battle really don't care, and I might like a few things from them, from old and most battles, and I think that's it because I might like, oh, I like one thing, and I like That's it. But vinique, we're not really compromised like me. So yeah, and the reason why we want to get Shaman here is we're gonna stay into the right direction. Dude, drop a like if you're new. Subscribe. No, I said drop a like. Drop a like if you like this video. Subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment.
Please leave a comment.
We be not
Tell
leaving
us what's up.
comments lately. I
Tell
think
us
we
what's
need
up.
to go back to leaving comments, people.
Yeah.
But
Tell us the vibes.
everybody, I think everybody, and we out.